All right, guys, I'm going to take you through some foam rolling today. All right. So the foam rolling is good for before workouts, after a workout, during the day, at any time. All right. There's a few different techniques to use. We're going to use the foam roll. It'll cover a bigger area. All right. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start on this left thigh, front of this left thigh, and I'm going to get the other leg hanging off the side. I'm going to start that thing right above my knee, and then I'm going to slowly but surely roll towards all the way up to my hip. Okay, and I'm just going to slowly go back and forth. All right. When you're not working out, you can go long ways over these muscles. All right, slowly but surely. When you're about to work out, you don't want to pound these muscles too hard with too much of a deep massage. So if you are not about to work out, so if it's after a workout or sometime during the day or night, you can go over these muscles pretty deep and intense, but before a workout, you kind of just want to hit these what's called trigger points that will help you move around better during your workout. So that is the quads and hip flexors. So I'm at the top. I'm kind of going to side to side a little bit, kind of towards that outside of that thigh, towards the front. And then also to get the groin, I'm going to kind of angle this thing and then just kind of get all up in there, making sure that we're breathing and not holding too much tension in, because if we want to get a massage but we're too tense and not relaxed and not breathing, we're not going to get the effect we want. All right. So this is in no order. These muscles get really tight in the hip and the knee. We want to mobilize this. Okay. Next up, we'll go ahead and go to the glute. All right. So what I'm going to do is, and I'm only going to go one side in this video, and you can obviously reciprocate it on each side. All right. So the glute, you can start just by sitting on one side of it towards that butt cheek and just rolling back and forth. It's not going to be hard to find some tight spots here, guys. And then once you need to go a little bit more advanced, you can raise that leg up on the opposite knee. You can go to the outside of that glute, in the middle, to the bottom, up top. Find you some spots, roll it around, and breathe. Next up, we'll go to the calves. All right, very important here, the calves and the ankles. These tend to get very, very tight. All right, so we want to get all up and down that ankle, basically from the knee to the ankle. All right. Every time, roll up and down. All these muscles we also want to throw in. So these muscles run long ways. All right. So we want to massage these muscles long ways, but also from time to time, this is a little bit more advanced. You may feel a little bit more, but we want to also go side to side a little bit. So kind of play around with that. It'll help kind of release those tissues, and that may hurt worse at first. Okay. So next up is the hamstrings. So you may need to press it down a little bit at first, possibly, maybe not, or put like a weight on your leg, because these muscles and these tissues are so big and strong, and you just may not be able to feel it with this much or this little pressure. All right, at least I don't sometimes, unless I'm sore. All right, so that's the hamstrings. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and go to the T-spine, one of the most important ones here. All right, you're going to start, so you can go ahead and roll around on it if you want to. It feels really good, although it doesn't do much long term. You're going to go ahead and get that thing, the base of your shoulder blades, butt stays down, my abs stay engaged a little bit, hands on the back of my head, and then I'm just going to drop down slowly but surely. I'm trying to get long through here and not down here, so I don't want to just arch my back up. All right, so butt stays down, slowly but surely, I just come down, and back up. And then same thing, keeping this stable. I'm going to do some rotations, pull my elbows and my shoulders to each side, keeping my back on the roll and my belly button square, going back and forth. This is a really, really good one. Take your time, breathe. All right, couple more. We're gonna go to the pecs. All right, so this front part, this front armpit muscle right here, you're going to get the corner of that chest, that corner of that foam roll into that muscle. All right, take it easy at first, and you are just going to get long through there and get the corner of that foam roll all up in the business. All right. So your pec, when it gets tight, what it does is it pulls on the front of that shoulder. All right, so we want to mobilize that. Also, another muscle that does that is your lat. So your pecs and your lats, we want them to be strong but also able to move. All right, so the last thing is we're going to get here. That lat is basically that back armpit muscle. And then we are just going to roll on it, guys. Make sure that we're breathing in and out, slowly but surely. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So those are the big main areas. Of course, there's other smaller areas like the forearms, up in the traps, and different areas that we can get with a smaller ball or a smaller tool. But hopefully that makes better sense on what kind of foam rolling does and what how to do it. I'll be covering a lot more in other videos and going through different types of foam rolling and self-myofascial release. It's going to make a big difference in your fitness program. Thank you.